Hey guys, and welcome back to another Buffy reaction. The last episode was Nightmares. I liked it a lot. I think it's top 3 of the first season for me. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really fun concept, and also with that concept, we got to delve a little bit deeper into our characters, and it was just really fun to watch. I am very aware of the fact that we only have 2 episodes left in season 1. 2 episodes. I don't know what kind of show Buffy is, if it does like crazy cliffhangers. I wanted to go into these last 2 episodes knowing that I was going to watch both of them in one sitting. I've not been able to do that. I have not had more than an hour of time to be able to sit down and watch this next episode, and I finally have an hour of time now, but I only have an hour of time before I take my puppy Karma to her first puppy training class. But the point is, I don't have time to watch 2 at once, and I didn't want to keep waiting until I could because I'm sick of waiting. I just want to watch Buffy. I'm going to be watching episode 11. And if it ends on a cliffhanger, I'm hoping that we just get like a fun, light episode for this one so that I don't think about it 24/7 until I am able to sit down and watch the finale. But anyways, enough of me rambling. I would like to say thank you to all of my patrons who are watching along with me for the full reactions and getting some other fun bonus content along the way. If you're interested in that, that link is down below. It helps me out so much. But if that is not your thing, let's get into our edited reaction of Buffy Season 1, Episode 11. This one is called Out of Mind, Out of Sight. How traumatic would it be? Oh my god. That could be a traumatic episode title. Imagine out of mind, out of sight. Imagine if, like, once you stop thinking about somebody, they no longer exist. Alright, let's start the episode.
She is always hanging with that creepy librarian in that creepy library.
Hey, did I ever tell you about the time she attacked me at the Bronze?
How does what Shylock says here about being a Jew relate to our discussion about the anger of the outcast at society?
Well, how about color me totally self-involved?
Care to elaborate?
It's wine, 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 like the whole world is about him. He acts like it's justice him getting a pound of Antonio's flesh. People who think their problems are so huge craze me. Like this time I sort of ran over this girl on her bike. It was the most traumatizing event of my life, and she's trying to make it about her leg. Like my pain meant nothing.
Oh, how I have missed Cordelia. I would be down for just like a whole Cordelia-centric main character girly episode.
Harmony, they called and said the dress is ready. It's so great. Mitch is gonna die.
Oh no, Mitch is really gonna die, isn't he?
You gotta look good to be on Cordelia's arm.
Oh, it's not her arm I'm looking to be on.
Oh.
Who's there?
Oh my god. Okay. So we've just got an invisible force. Sounds like a girl. So I'm guessing I was thinking a little too deep. Am I surprised that I was thinking too deeply on the episode title? I think too deeply about everything. I was thinking too deeply on the episode title. It's just because we've got an invisible antagonist.
Here's a chocolate. Oh, I don't think I need the loony fringe vote.
I was gonna say, we never really had a...
Well, I don't even like chocolates.
Sorry. We never really had like a conversation or anything. I guess it was probably when Buffy attacked Cordelia, but I'm just trying to think, you know how in the first couple episodes Cordelia was like trying to be friends with Buffy and like show her way around the school and kind of get her on her side, and then Buffy was just ended up becoming more friends with Xander and Willow. I was just trying to think, like, when Cordelia was making fun of Buffy in front of Mitch and whoever else in the beginning of the episode, and she was just calling her weird and stuff, I was like, I wonder when she started thinking that way, because we really went just from Cordelia trying to mentor Buffy straight to them really not talking to each other and just Cordelia making slight digs at her here and there. And I was like, I wonder why we didn't really see a smoother transition with that. But now that I think about it, it probably is when Buffy choked her out at the Bronze. That'll do it, you know.
I'm sorry.
It was just, we had this, you had to be there.
It's not even...
I mean, I love that you had to be there when you're in on it, but inside jokes hurt when you're not, you know.
Moron would be May Queen anyway.
I was
You what?
at my old school. We had the coronation and the dance and all that stuff. It was nice.
Well, you know, you don't need that anymore. You got us.
Guys, come on. Mitch got wailed on. I think he's...
Dead? Of course not. Clear back, make room, all of you.
Mitch, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought he really was dead.
I heard something. The bat, by itself, the thing was floating. It knocked me out.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah. This is what she does, Principal.
Mitch wanted me to get his comb.
What did you say? Mitch was gonna sue the school?
Sue?
There you go.
Who?
I mean, there's nothing to be found, right? It was just an invisible person. By the sound of the laugh that we heard, I would guess that it's a girl, a teenage girl, maybe? Ooh.
That's all it said?
Look at what? Look at Mitch.
That's mysterious. No, it's like, look at me. She wants to be seen, I'm guessing. And she's tired of being invisible. Beating someone up with a bat, though, that's a little excessive. You know, to be seen.
Never actually heard of anyone attacked by a lone baseball bat before.
Maybe it's a vampire bat.
Xander always thinks
Along
it's a
with that one,
vampire.
Or possibly a poltergeist.
A ghost?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that ghosts are just straight up invisible in this universe, because whenever I see like, ooh, spooky, smoky ghosts in shows, it puts me off because I'm like, come on.
You should have seen him lying there, all black and blue. How's he gonna look in our prom pictures?
I was waiting for the punchline.
Hi. Did you see Mitch? What do you want? I just hope they can prop him up long enough to take the picture.
What was that?
Why is she always trying?
Okay, got it. Okay, it is a high school girl. That was a memory, and she is out to get revenge.
Ow!
Don't sue.
Don't sue. I love that that's his first reaction now.
Hey, who's here?
Ooh. Was that? What was that? Did you see that? What? Is she hiding in the ceiling?
Giles, have you ever touched a ghost?
No, from what I've heard...
Who were those men in suits?
Pass through you was a singular experience.
You see, that's my problem. I touched the thing, but it didn't go through me. It bumped into me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't cold.
So we're
Okay.
talking about what, an invisible person?
A girl.
Well, I wouldn't use my powers to beat people up. I'd use my powers to protect the girls' locker room.
It must be a fairly heady experience, having that ability.
I assumed that it was a curse, not an ability. Maybe it's an ability.
First thing tomorrow, why don't you pull up that missing kids list?
Got it.
I wouldn't be surprised if this invisible girl.
Mom's making her famous phone call to the Chinese place.
Xander, do you guys even have a stove?
Cute. They're having dinner together. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if this invisible girl like went straight for Cordelia, like full force.
How does the hem go? Is it long enough or?
Oh, she's into all that kind of stuff. That's sad that she feels like she can't do it. Not only because she's got more responsibility now as the Slayer, but also because Willow and Xander think it's lame, so she just doesn't partake in it anymore because of that too. I'm sure they wouldn't like make fun of her for liking it though. Oh my god. What are you doing?
Don't worry. I'm not here to eat.
What are you doing here?
Buffy told me you don't feed from humans anymore. Is that why you're here? To see her?
I can't. It's too hard for me to be around her.
A vampire in love with a Slayer.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at him. I don't mean to laugh. But like I don't know. I don't want to like make fun, but the whole trope of like it's too hard to be around her. It's just always funny to me. Even when it's like this is genuine. Like he literally has an instinct to kill, right? I don't know. I just can never take the trope serious.
You've read all the Slayer lore there is, right?
I've studied all the extant volumes, of course. Tiberius Manifesto, the Pergamum Codex.
Codex.
Reputed to have contained the most complete prophecies about the Slayer's role in the end years.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the book was lost in the 15th century.
Not lost. Misplaced.
Sir?
I can get it.
What?
I swear, he had 3 slides and just used them over and over.
I know, but did you see his toupee? I mean, it was like the worst.
Oh, and did you guys check out that extreme toupee? Yeah, that's realistic. It looked like a cap.
Oh, the way she's still smiling and laughing along.
Let's bring up our new May Queen.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for making the right choice and for showing me how much you all love me.
This is the dead and missing list. I pulled up their classes, activities, medical records.
I'm sure it's like 100 students long at this point, no?
Has Cordelia hired a bodyguard?
Right, again with the men with the suits. What is this?
It's the most recent one. Marcy Ross disappeared like 6 months ago.
I don't know her.
Me neither.
You know what? This all tracks. I'm gonna check it out. See you guys later.
Okay, we'll see you after geometry.
What am I wearing to that spring fling?
Why did I get excited when Xavier put his hand on Willow's back? Oh my god, it's like a whole bed? She's got a nightstand and everything? Girl! What did we ever do? What did we ever do? Oh my god. No, girl. No. What did that teacher ever do to you to warrant that? Just because she's your lace. Is she dead?
Are you okay?
Oh, good. Oh my god. Like, what?
What happened?
Oh my god. In her Matilda era. Look, listen. Is the last word going to be learn? Is that how the phrase goes? Is that a phrase?
Have a nice summer.
Have a nice summer.
Have a nice summer.
Oh.
This girl had no friends at
Yeah.
all.
Have a nice summer is what you write when you have nothing to say.
It's the kiss of death. Never met her. Why?
Yes, I'm sure you did.
You
Oh,
both
this
wrote
poor
it,
girl. Yeah. Oh.
Have a nice yeesh.
Xander, we each had 4 classes with her last year.
4 classes?
What, she turned invisible because no one noticed her?
That is kind of what my guess was. Like, if you're not thinking of someone, they disappear.
Reality is shaped, even created by our perception.
And with the hellmouth
Yeah.
below us sending out mystical energy.
You know what this reminds me of is when people say, like, when people realize, it's most commonly talked about and joked about when it comes to, like, siblings. When you realize, like, oh my god, my siblings have their own life outside of when I see them. Like, they have their own life. They're the main character in their life, and they're off doing things all the time. But you, like, forget that. It's a very obvious thing to say, but, like, you forget that because your perception of them is just what you see. And so they only exist when you perceive them. To you, they only exist when you perceive them, you know? Interesting.
Okay.
Couldn't be me. I never wanted to talk in class. No way. Is this how it happened? In front of everyone? And no one noticed?
Buffy, I know we've had our differences with you being so weird and all and hanging out with these total losers. I know that you share this feeling that we have for each other deep down.
Nausea?
Somebody is after me. This is all about me. Me.
Wow, for once she's right.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I hate to agree with you, but I think you're onto something.
You've got all those weapons. I was kind of hoping you were in a gang.
I've never heard that sentence before in my life. I was kind of hoping you were in a gang.
I don't recall ever seeing you here before.
Oh no, I have a life.
I can't with her. The way she delivers her lines.
They didn't see me coming. No. They gotta learn.
She sounds like a psycho.
Continuing the normal May Queen activities may be the best way to draw Marcy out. We can use Cordelia as bait.
Great. Bait? Bummer for her. It's awful to feel that lonely. You think I'm never lonely because I'm so cute and popular? I can be surrounded by people and be completely alone. It's not like any of them really know me. I don't even know if they like me half the time.
Well, if you feel so alone, then why do you work so hard at being popular?
Well, it beats being alone all by yourself.
Wow, that's a new side to Cordelia. It's also a classic side to most popular kids in dramas, you know, the whole, no one really cares about me, they care about what I represent. That whole identity crisis moment. But I'm happy to see some other sides of her.
We could talk to her, perhaps reason with her.
I hope this doesn't end with her being like full-on villain and having to be killed. I don't think it will. Because, like, she doesn't deserve that. She's not evil. She's gonna be attacked in here. What if this is like they're being lured right now? It's like a pre-recorded sound, and the girl is actually in the closet with Cordelia right now.
We know what happened to you. Please, can we talk to you?
We're sorry we ignored you.
You know what's funny is once this episode's over, we're never going to see her again, and then she'll really be invisible forever.
Can you say go?
Cordelia! Cordelia!
Ooh.
Buffy!
Oh my goodness. This girl's invisible and strong? Why is she so strong?
It's gas.
She snuffed out the pilot light.
The gas is up full. No! Unspark and you'll take the whole building with us.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this girl is a psycho! What are you doing? It does not need to be this intense. How are they supposed to listen to you if you drug them?
My face is numb. What is she doing?
What?
I don't know.
Is she trying to make them invisible? Learn! I did get the phrase right.
I'm gonna give you a face no one will ever forget.
I'm scared of Marcy. I think I'm the most scared of Marcy than anyone else I've ever seen on this show.
Marcy, you know this is wrong.
You should have stayed out of my way.
I think we should start with your smile. I think it should be wider.
Not the Joker.
Marcy.
You think you can charm your way out of this, don't you? Isn't that what you think?
I see right through you.
I forgot he was in this episode. Yeah, Angel! Save the day. I was wondering, I'm like, how are we... I know we're gonna get out of this because we always do, but I was like, how are we gonna get out of this one?
What do you want? I brought you the codex.
Oh yeah! Why did I completely forget about this whole little storyline? I was just too spooked by Marcy.
Hey, moron. I'm invisible.
You're gonna fight someone you can't see.
Oh my god. Cordelia, shut up.
Ooh, are her Slayer senses tingling? This is gonna be so cool. She can sense invisible people.
Everybody, stay where you are.
Oh my god, I forgot about these two also. What are we in? Like the Illuminati?
FBI, nobody move.
Oh, FBI?
Okay. We'll take it from here now, ma'am.
Where were you 10 minutes ago when she was playing surgeon?
I'm sorry, we came as fast as we could. We'll take it from here on. Rehabilitate her.
In time, she'll learn to be a useful member of society again. Have a nice day.
So the FBI are... Well, it would make sense for the FBI to be clued into the supernatural. I don't want Cordelia to rationalize this whole thing. I want Cordelia to know about supernatural stuff and be in the group. She's too funny to be on the outskirts anymore.
You really helped me out yesterday, and you didn't have to. So thank you.
You're not hanging with these losers, are you?
Are you kidding?
Come on.
I was just being charitable.
This is crazy. Like that this is a common phenomenon that the FBI are dealing with in
You
this
should fit right in.
universe.
Welcome, Marcy.
Hey.
Class, this is Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
Sit down.
Can she see the other invisible
Okay,
people?
class, let's get started. Everybody turn to page 54 of your text.
What? 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 Wait, I want to read it. Should we read that together? Okay, chapter 11. Assassination and infiltration. Case example 1. Radical cult leader as intended victim. She's not a girl who misses much. She's well acquainted with the touch of a velvet hand like a lizard on a window pane. The man in the clouds with the multicolored mirrors on his hobnailed boots, lying with his eyes as his hands are busy working overtime. Oh my goodness. So the FBI are using these invisible people to become assassins? That's wild. I love that. That's so funny. Thank God. Oh my God. We did it. We got through the pre-finale episode without any crazy lead-ups or cliffhangers. So I'm happy for that. I needed this. This is the perfect episode. I'm so happy that it was like this. I hope that Mitch isn't a regular. Usually I wouldn't be worried about people becoming regulars in this show, But obviously Cordelia is a regular and he's attached to Cordelia right now, so I don't know if they're like dating or if he was just her choice for the dance or whatever. But yeah, obviously he's a loser because he thinks that our main trio are losers, so he can leave. He can leave. Marcy Ross, what an interesting character. It kind of went Carrie in this episode where like the girl who gets bullied gets revenge on her classmates. She went pretty far. She went pretty far. At first I thought when she beat up Mitch, I was like, oh, maybe she heard him make like a rude or crude, I should say, comment about women and she's like sick of boys and this is going to be like a I hate boys episode. And I was like, okay. But then obviously as it went on, then she pushed that girl down the stairs, the girl who's friends with Cordelia, because it's another person she wanted to be friends with, but the girl didn't notice her. You know, beating someone up with a bat, pushing someone down the stairs, very violent, but not deadly. But then I think that her trying to suffocate that teacher because she didn't call on her in class, girl, pull it together. We do not need these kind of people becoming assassins for the United States. That was like full-on attempted murder, wasn't it? And then I think from there it was... And then what's sick is, you know, the villains you really got to watch out for the most are the ones who aren't even interested in murder because they think that's too easy on someone. And that's who this girl was, Marcy. She was ready to mangle Cordelia's face because she knew that it would be easier on Cordelia to just die than have to live without her beautiful face that she's like obsessed with. So yeah, that's a scary villain. That's the scariest villain to me. And you know, the fact that I couldn't see her the whole time, I mean, we saw what she looked like when she was human, but the fact that she was invisible was very, very spooky to me. So yeah, this episode was right up my alley. Okay, and then we also got a little bit of Angel. We got some Angel in this episode. Buffy is not aware of that. No, Buffy didn't see him. They didn't interact at all. Xander and Willow knew that he came around to help Giles. I don't know why he was there now that I think about it, but okay, we needed the help, so we'll take it. He knows where the book, aka the Codex, was. Why does he know? I don't know, but he's been around a long time, so I'll accept it. And now we have it in our possession. So if I remember correctly, the Codex, I'm hoping and I'm guessing that it's going to be a major key in this finale in defeating the Vampire Master. The Codex is a book, an ancient book from the 15th century or 1500s, I forget what was said. It is a prophecy book of sorts, I think, where it says how Slayers they can succeed in certain situations or the end days, or I forget exactly what was said about the book in like literal terms, but basically it's a book that's going to help us defeat some vampires. So perfect timing. I think with that Codex thing, it did some setup for the next episode without it being like too much in our face, being able to tie up the loose ends of this episode. I kind of hope that Angel sticks around for the next one. I do want to see him and Buffy interact again because we haven't seen them interact since they like kissed, then they just parted ways, and that was it. I feel like they're gonna be a thing. Although I think I saw comments of people being like, he's 25, his human age is 25, and she is 16, I think, which is very, very, very much, you know, we might see the FBI pop up again. I think I'm not going to be able to put up a big fuss about it because if it was real life or if it was a show that was coming out today and it was like trying to romanticize that type of age gap relationship, you know, that's not okay anymore. It's literally illegal. But from what I can gather from what was going on in the 90s, early 2000s, those types of age gap relationships were highly romanticized. I will take like literally Pretty Little Liars as the biggest example, the most recent example of that. A teacher and a student. I was a 12-year-old thinking that was okay, rooting for this high school student and her teacher to get together. So, I think the whole age gap thing in this show, given the time that it was released, I think it's something I'm going to have to look past. I don't think it's going to be a plot point of morals when it comes to that, so we're going to leave it there. We'll come back and watch the finale soon, figure out how the Codex is going to help us, hopefully defeat the Vampire Master, and see what becomes of Angel and Buffy if he sticks around. So I will see you guys very soon.